Welcome, superstar, the video you've been waiting for, how to create an abundance mindset. Wouldn't it be awesome to know the trick to creating more abundance in your life fast? What if I told you that you could have abundance by the end of this video? Yes, indeed, that is my promise to you. Get ready, let's go. To understand abundance, we must first talk about scarcity, because in the world we live in, abundance, the way we conceptualize it, is usually just the absence of scarcity. Usually we define abundance by what scarcity isn't, which means that we're looking at abundance from a scarcity mindset. What that looks like is saying, for example, well, once I have these things, then I'll be abundant. Meaning right now I'm not abundant because I don't have these things. And so abundance is contingent upon certain circumstances. Well, that is absolutely, positively wrong. The truth is that abundance is a mindset. You can cultivate abundance. You can have abundance right now with none of your circumstances changing. Consider this. Many studies show that some of the most generous people in the world are among the poorest. Some of the people that feel the most abundant have the least things. Some of the people that have the most are the most scarce and the most miserly. You've seen this in your life. You know that you know somebody who's really wealthy and really cheap at the same time, right? The reason for that is that abundance is really, it's not an outcome, it's not a state, it's a way of being. And you can cultivate it right now. And that's what we're gonna do in this video. You can actually experience abundance anytime you want. So here's the key shift. Instead of viewing abundance as something you're moving towards, think of it as a place you're coming from. It's something you can cultivate and something you can practice. It's an emotion. It's a feeling in the body. And the more you cultivate it, the more of it you'll feel. And this is the awesome part, as you feel abundance, as you cultivate abundance, as you be abundant, you will also attract even greater abundance. So here's what I want you to think about. And I'm going to help you with this. Don't worry. We're going to do a little exercise. First, think about what are some of the feelings that you associate with abundance. If you were abundant, if you truly felt abundant, maybe close your eyes and think about, what would I feel if I were abundant? Think about the emotions that you would associate with abundance. And I'm going to seed it with a few. I'm going to give you a few ideas. Do you think that if you were abundant, you might feel satisfied? Do you think if you were abundant, you might feel trust? If you were abundant, would you maybe feel more generous? If you were abundant, would you feel more worthy, like you deserved more abundance? So let's go ahead and play with some of these feelings. I've come up with a list of a whole bunch of different words, different emotions that I believe, and my clients believe, because we did this together, are associated with abundance. And what I want you to do is, as I go through each word, just feel the word. Feel what that word feels like, how it resonates in your body. By the time we're done feeling these, 10 or 12 words, we will weave all the feelings together and you will have the experience of abundance. As long as you play full out, don't hold back. Probably nobody's watching you. I'm not watching you. So just play full out and see how deeply you can tap into these emotions. Ready? Now, before I get into the exercise, take an opportunity, like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'd love to hear any comments you have about how this video helped you. The first emotion we're going to tap into is the emotion of satisfaction. So I want you to close your eyes and feel satisfied. What does satisfied feel like in your body? So I'm going to do this along with you. So when I feel satisfied, I can sigh. I can breathe deeper. I can let the sigh go and feel more relaxed, right? So satisfaction for me feels relaxed. It feels grounded. How does satisfaction feel for you? So just really, really feel the feeling of satisfied. Next feeling, the feeling of trust. What does it feel like to fully trust? So just breathe in and feel trust. Okay, I trust, I allow, I surrender. Trust for me feels like letting go, not trying to control, just being and allowing. Now try tapping into the feeling of worthiness. What does it feel like to be worthy, to feel worthy of the things that come to you, of the things that are offered to you. Just tap into worthiness. Take a deep breath in and feel worthy. You might find, for me at least, my shoulders come back, my chest comes out a little bit, heart opens when I feel more worthy. And now try appreciation. This is a good one. So tap into the feeling of appreciation. When you're abundant, you appreciate your abundance, right? An abundant person isn't cursing abundance, they're being grateful for it. So feel appreciation and gratitude. See if you can tap into the emotions of appreciation and gratitude. And if you find it hard, you might want to think about something that you actually are grateful for and appreciate right this moment. Maybe a pet in your life. That's what comes to mind for me very easily. Just think of something. So it doesn't matter what you're appreciating as long as you're tapping into the energy and emotion of appreciation. Now try the feeling of generosity, right? What does it feel like to be generous, to give? Wow, for me, right away, that's, head back. It's like kind of a very open, receptive, trusting pose. For me, generosity feels like you can have whatever I have. I have more than enough to give. I'm overflowing with enoughness. So just feel what generosity feels like for you. It might be a little different than it does for me. And now tap into empowerment. Someone who's abundant feels like they're in their power. They've got access to gifts and opportunities and possibilities, right? So feel power. Feel empowerment. That might be like your back getting a little straighter, your core coming in a little tighter. Maybe you breathe in through your nose, right? What does empowerment feel like? So just feel the feeling of empowerment in your body. Register that feeling. And now let's try the feeling of freedom. If you're abundant, you probably feel like you have freedom. Like you can spend money on whatever you want. You can go wherever you want. You can do whatever you want. What does freedom feel like? Now, for me, freedom feels like arms out, right? Like I could fly, head back. What does freedom feel like for you? See if you can tap into that, Feel freedom, feel possibility, feel choice. And let's get into now the feeling of miracles. What is the energy? What is the resonance of miracles? Like anything is possible. Anything can happen. Things can shift in a moment. Quantum leaps, right? Feel the feeling of miracles right now. And let's do one more. Let's do love, right? Let's just come into love. It's never a bad idea to cultivate and tap into love. Just, you might even hand on heart and just feel the feeling of love. And if you need to, again, bring something to mind that you love, that brings love to your heart and your body, and just tap into that feeling. So now we've had the experience of all of these separate emotions that we associate with abundance. And now I'm going to invite you, I'm going to go through them quickly and try to weave them all together. All right, we're going to go into satisfaction, feeling trust and worthiness, appreciation, generosity, openness, right? Giving, cup runneth over, empowerment, strong, freedom, possibilities, courage, miracles, love. Just feel all of those all at once. And that right there, that's abundance. Right there, you're feeling abundant. Throw in any other ingredients you want into the mix. What else would support this feeling of abundance right now? And now what you want to do is just anchor that in your body and just breathe into, this is abundance. You might even want to say it with me. This is abundance. I feel abundance. I am abundant. I be abundant. Right? This is your being. And from this place, this is the energy from which you want to create strategies. You want to call up clients. You want to start a new program, a new course, build a new funnel, whatever it is you're doing in your business, in your life, that you want to create more abundance, come from this energy. Do this meditation, or this wasn't really a meditation. Do this exercise and cultivate the feeling of abundance first, and then bring that energy to what you're creating rather than expecting the thing that you're creating to generate abundance. If you found this powerful, get ready because I'm going to do more of these types of meditations. Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you if this was helpful for you. And if you want to build your business from the energy of abundance with a mentor like me who can help you cultivate that energy and find strategies and ways to execute it in the world, let's connect. You can find me at superstaractivator.com/go.